What's good, West Siders, for all you fashion lovers, sneakerheads, hip-hop heads. We're right here at Rosewood San Diego sneaker spot. We're about to do an interview with Dante Rowley. Stay tuned.
Today's agenda, a nation exterminating the pious. Pray that you never die, don't dare to be deemed the highest. I ride it spotted by liars, righteous as my suppliers. They wonder what my supply is. Nigga, where them beats? Fuck a feature, my ether is equal to each of your own. Embody the balance of the world on my shoulders alone. But God bless America, my G's go hard. G's make dreams and these...
Alright people, we're right here with Dante Rowley, the owner of Rosewood San Diego. I'm just wondering, how did you get started in the sneaker game? What was your motivation?
You know, I've always been in it. I've collected since I was about 12. I wanted to get 365 pairs by the time I graduated high school, and I got 365. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 months after, and then ever since then, it's been a part of my life.
I can't get my mind in order, shit. Hitler had a bar mitzvah, torturous, slaughter shit. I am really that nigga. Call it quits, get off my dick, give a camera the finger. Every time I hear it flick, the code has been
what was the reason why you wanted to start this shop?
Because I wanted to do a job that I actually had fun at. I couldn't work for the man, and every time I had a job, I would just really just end up hating it. And this is actually something I like.
Kings County Caucus, cut the malarkey. You don't want no problems or drama with zombies, get off me. Some may say seeing him's like seeing God. I see through all your transparency.
Tell me what the pros and cons of having a sneaker shop. It's it's like some perks, some things that you don't really like.
Some of the pros are that I get early releases on shoes. I get to people just bring me shoes. It's cool to just be oh yeah, these are size 11, I'll take these myself, these are my shoes now. But the cons are that I don't know, there's people that always think that they're the biggest sneakerhead and know everything about shoes, and I don't know everything. So why would this random person come in here thinking that? And then they'll act a fool and tell me oh, these are Jordan 3s, and I'm they're not Jordan 3s. They're oh no, they are. I'm oh, whatever.
Dark tints, I'm a start shit type nigga. Nightlife living, riding the
But tell me, you got a real laid back shop. This type of shop you can come into, get some good music, see some good art, have good conversation. Probably one of the best shops with customer service. But tell me, what is something that you think is understated about the shop? What's one area where you're man, we have something good around here, but man, it's not really selling like that, or people are not really paying attention to?
I think we have really good art here, and people come in here to buy the shoes and the clothes, but they don't necessarily want to buy the art or understand it, because sometimes it's just over their heads.
Yes.
When our first artist came in, this guy Justin West, he does all A$AP Rocky's music videos, and he did the Shaba cover for A$AP Ferg, and he had a collab with Bape. When he had his show here, people didn't even know how to take it. They'd be oh yeah, that looks alright. Looks like some kid could do it, and I was man, you don't understand who this guy is. And then it just happens all the time where people just come in and they're oh yeah, I want to buy some art. They don't understand how expensive or any thought or art history that goes into it.
You got to appreciate art, but people won't appreciate art till they know what you have to do, what you have to do with art. And street art, they might not understand street art, the street style, and that's something that I feel you have in here, which I still think is very classy, very elegant, but it still has that urban, street art that I really respect. But just to lighten things up, what's your 5 top albums?
5 top albums. Ready to Die by Biggie, probably the best. It's probably my favorite. Then it goes back and forth between artists I like that might not be the best album.
Yes.
Brand New, Deja, and Tendu is one of my like albums I've listened to since I was like 15.
Okay.
Same
Classic.
with Taking Back Sunday, Tell All Your Friends. Like those are basically like rivals
Yes.
to each other.
Yes.
And then like CDs like It's Dark and Hell Is Hot by DMX. Like I'll listen to that thing any day.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on.
For like something newer, like I was trying to think of what my fifth favorite one would be, and I was thinking Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg. That's one of my first albums I've got. But I'm gonna have to say Watch the Throne with Jay-Z and Kanye.
Oh,
after
okay.
I went to that concert, like
Yeah.
it was like it like sold me like it was the best album.
And you know what? They're such a good collab together. They're
Yeah.
such a, you know, because, you know, Jay-Z's coming in with smooth style, then Kanye's coming in that rough. I think that he mastered the art of switching it up, because on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, I felt like he, when he did that album, it wasn't mastered. I don't think it was as mastered at that craft, at that type of musical subgenre of hip hop. But if you had one celebrity that you could have just come in the shop, just one, he doesn't necessarily even have to buy shoes, just pop in, say what's up, who would it be?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, 'cause she would probably be a blast if she was here. I don't even care if she buys shoes. Oh, Big Lindsay, you want to hang out after?
Alright, you know, shout out to Flux.
Yeah,
You know?
you thought I was gonna choose a dude to come in here. Why
Yeah.
would I want a dude to come here? I was deciding between Lindsay Lohan and Jessica Alba. I was like, it's gonna be one
See,
of
I
those.
would say probably Jessica Alba, you know, just because I feel like
She's married with kids though.
yeah.
Lindsay parties.
She was party hard though.
Yeah.
What's your favorite track off of Trap Lord?
The first one.
Let
First
It
song.
Go?
Yeah.
Let It Go?
Where
Okay.
it talks about like you in the D League doing layup drills, like stuff like that. Like that stuff's really funny, and,
Yeah.
and it bumps too.
Yeah. Okay, bumps in the whip. That's what it gets. The
Yeah.
bumps in the whip. See, that's the only way that the Trap Lord really gets played for me. I
Yeah.
can't really listen to it. The headphone check doesn't work for me. But if you can do acid trip with anybody, who would it be?
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan.
She'd probably be
So
fun.
bring her to the shop after go
Bring her
to
to shop.
Flux, then do an acid
Then we're
trip.
going to Joshua Tree. That would be a good day.
All right. But another thing I wanted to ask was, you know, what do you think that San Diego needs? As in, it could be anything. It could be from the type of people, maybe a specific restaurant, maybe shops, maybe cultural things. What do you think that San Diego needs to?
They need a better public transit system that's almost like on par with the subway system in New York or BART in San Francisco. So out here, it's like you limit the city to like basically like a third of what people can actually go to.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm a prime example. Like I have to like sometimes, you know, if I don't have my car to park, like I gotta call my mom at 9 o'clock because, you know, the trolley's running too slow and I barely miss my bus. So I know exactly like what that means. And you know, it's, you know, I feel like San Diego is such a great city, but you know, we're a little slow on certain things. But you know, everything's gonna expand. But where do you see Rosewood in 5 years from now? What do you see?
5 years from now, that means that my lease will be up here. Hopefully it does well enough that it lasts that long. I could see us moving into like a bigger location, but still in downtown.
Yeah.
If anywhere, it'd probably be on Gaslamp.
Yes.
Maybe by 8th and G, because all the homies are over there
Yeah.
with their shops. But it definitely needs to get bigger, because like our spot is decent size right now, and it still gets filled.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, it's because, you know, I come in here on a regular. Shoes get bought and sold all the time, and people are always coming up in here bringing shoes for consignment. So, you know, like, the walls are getting a lot thinner. You know, we're trying to find space all the time. So, you know, I really see it expanding. And you know, people want to say, you should get to the level for a flight club. Like, no, get to the level where it's Rosewood.
Yeah.
Where it's Rosewood, because I feel like Rosewood is a shop for the people. Nobody's getting cheapskated. No, the prices are always fair. you can get some really good deals. Like you can get some heat for like $100 in here, maybe even lower than that if you know. And the thing about it, I also see is that what a lot of things that's understated with the shop is the clothing. It's the clothing. This is the only shop in San Diego that carries Fresh Crew, which I think is something great, because the thing about it is that I wonder if that carrier would even go to any of the other shops, which I'm not dissing any other shops in San Diego, but you know, what you're able to get in here, all the Supreme stuff, you have Supreme stuff flying out. And the thing about it is that which is hard to get for any store. And so, you know, I just think that this shop is really blowing up, and it's just only been 9 months for you. Yeah, from what I observed. But all right, well, it's good talking to you, Dante. We're gonna come back for all you people that want to come to the shop. The shop is at 877 Market Street. If you want to go check out some kicks, if let's say you don't live around here and you want to order some kicks, go to rosewoodsandiego.com. All right, Westsiders, this will conclude our interview. Thank you, Rosewood San Diego. Like I said before, if you want to check out the shop, it's 877 Market Street. But for any upcoming artists that is talented, hit me up for an interview. We're going to be doing album reviews. Stay tuned, people. More videos coming. Westside Vibe.